Hey everybody, Jim Edwards here, and welcome to the quick start video for Funnel Scripts. I'm just going to show you real quick what's here and how to use it. At the top, you'll see our downloadable wizards. These are the Perfect Webinar Wizard, the VSL Wizard, the Easy Survey Script Wizard, and the Star Story Solution Script Wizard, and of course we'll be adding more. This is downloadable software that you click through and you actually download for either your PC or your Mac, and then you will install it and register it with your username and password for Funnel Scripts, and each one of these has individual instruction that you can look at. Then over here on the left we have the online Funnel Scripts, and these are divided up into sales copy and video, bullet scripts, advertising, content creation, email, title, headlines, subject lines, sales letter, and then we have all sorts of training and stuff for you as well. So what I want to do is show you how to use the online scripts because they have a ton of features that you need to be aware of. So let me show you the Killer Headline Scripts. This is by far and away our most popular funnel script, mainly because it's the one you have to use immediately for any funnel that you have, because every single funnel needs a headline. So here's how it works. Basically, you'll have the title and description. We're getting more individual demo videos set up for each of the individual scripts, so you'll start to see them. Also, a new feature we've added that we're going to be adding to individual scripts are example projects, which we'll talk about that in a second. But basically how all of these scripts, both the downloadable and the ones online, work is you fill in the blanks, you answer the questions, you click the link, copy and paste, and you're good to go. So what you want to do is, if you're not sure how to fill one out, and we have examples up here, you can simply click the example and it'll load the example for you. And so if you have something that's, say, a course, or if you have an information product or high-end coaching, or in this case a physical product, then what you may want to do is just kind of load that and then read through the examples so that you can see how one would look. And then also, once you've filled it out, down here there's a few things you need to pay attention to. There's the build button, the clips button, and the project button. The build button, and then what will happen when you click the build button, now there's the get results button appears. The get results button applies to everything down here. The project button applies to everything above, all the stuff that you entered. Okay, so the results is everything down below. And when you click on the get results button, you can do a couple of things. You can download all the output. So in this case, you download a couple hundred headlines, and you can click download, and it will download the file as a text file. And then here it is. And then you can save the output. So it's got all the headlines in it in this case. And you can save the output anywhere on your computer. Okay. You can also have them emailed. So you would put in your email address, and or if you had a client or something, you could put in their email address and it would email the results, and it'll email basically all the output, as well as a link to the individual script that was used. So the other thing is, anything you see here that you like, you can click the little shopping cart icon and it will add it to the clip bin. So let me empty that. Let me clear the clip bin. And you can see every time, watch the little number there, every time I hit the shopping cart, it adds it to the clip bin. So if you go through and you say, oh, I love that headline, and ooh, I like that one, and ooh, I like that one too, then it'll add them to the clip bin, and then you can download, you can select all of them or check them individually, click download selected, and then it'll just have whatever it is in there. So in this case, it's headlines, but literally you could go through and grab headlines, bullets, calls to action, entire blocks of sales copy. Or what you can also do is, you see one you like, you can click the copy button and it will copy just that one. So, and then you could go over and paste that into ClickFunnels or whatever it is you're using, your email editor or what have you. And then over here on project, this is important to understand, okay? The project file is all the stuff that you entered in. So you can do a few things here. If you were to click new, it would wipe all this stuff out. You can click save, and it'll save this as a project file for this particular one that you can then save as whatever. So I could call this like Killer Headline Scripts Gun Project. All right, just because that was the thing it was about. So now if I click project, new, or if I were to just come to this page for the first time, but I had worked on this before, then I could come down here to project, and then I can go to load. And then the big thing is just remembering where you save something. So I would recommend, I didn't save it there, but I would recommend having like a little folder that says like Funnel Scripts projects. Okay. And then naming it something that you would remember. But in this case, it was just down in my download file. I remembered it. So it's Killer Headline Scripts Gun Project. And we can click open, and it'll load everything that I entered back in there. The big thing to understand is not to confuse when you get the results here, not to confuse the output with a project file. So that's why I say the get results, all the stuff that does is everything down here, and then the project has everything to do with everything up here. And then you can also email yourself the project file as well. So if you're working on this on your iPad or your iPhone or something, you don't have a way to save, you can't really save a project file on your iPhone or iPad, you could literally just email it to yourself. But you can see it emailed me the project, and it has the project file, which I can download and save. And it also has a link to the folder, to the individual script. So that's how you use the online scripts. Makes it super easy for you. So just to recap, if you'd like to see an example, especially if you've never used a particular script before, we're adding these. So you may, depending on when you see this demo video and when you come in here, you may or may not see examples for all of these yet. But if you see one and you're like, hey, I got an info product, let me see how that works. So you could just click on that. It'll load it in as the example, and then you can hit build, and then you can kind of see how everything reads. And then also you can download your results by clicking download, or you can email them to yourself. Here, I'll email myself. And I'll show you. So it'll email the results to you, and so you have them. So they're all there. So that's kind of cool. And then you can add stuff to the clip bin by hitting anywhere you see the shopping cart icon. And then you can also save your project, create a new one. You can load an existing project that you have downloaded. It doesn't save it to your account or anything. You have to save it to your computer, and then you can email yourself the project file as well. One other cool thing that I want to point out that this does, and depending on the individual script, sometimes you'll see blue text in the output. What's neat about this is that you can click this and it will reload. So the neat thing, especially in this headline one, with feedback that we got from users, was that it was after you read the first 10 headlines, the other 100, 200 of them, however many are here, all started to look the same. So what we did was we took hot, warm, and cold headlines, which hot refers to products or traffic that people know who you are, they know who your product is. Warm is they don't know who you are, but they know they want a specific benefit or result. And cold is they don't know there's a benefit or result out there. They just know they have a problem. But you can actually click on these and it will reload them. So literally you can just click here and keep clicking it until you find one that you like. So, breaking news, learn how to pick more money-making stocks without losing money on stocks. It's okay. Free training, how to pick money-making stocks fast. I like that, but maybe not the breaking news. So update, new, there you go, new, free training, how to pick more money-making stocks fast. So maybe I like that one. Who else wants to earn a double-digit return? So anyway, you can just sit here. This blueprint helps you pick more money-making stocks fast. Boom, I like that. Another thing you can do, that we could add that to our clip bin. You can also lock these. You see the little lock icon. You can actually lock a selection, and then every time you hit the build button up here, it'll reload everything. Whatever's blue, it'll reload it. Sometimes it's the whole thing. Sometimes it's just parts of it. but with this one locked, it won't change. All right, so I like this one. So let's say we like that one, and 3 signs of stock investing failure, how to stop them now. So we like that one. So anyway, we can add all these to the clip bin, and there's just all sorts of cool stuff you can do. But that's how you use funnel scripts. Those are all the new features. Just remember, the get results refers to everything that's down here after you hit the build button, and the project refers to everything that you entered and want to save and be able to load later. So don't get the two confused, and don't get the two outputs confused, and you will do great with funnel scripts. I'm Jim Edwards. I look forward to hearing about all your success with funnel scripts. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.